Welcome back, viewers. You're watching the Savera. I'm Shafali. Indian pharma companies may stand to gain market share due to the potential impact of US tariffs, according to a JP Morgan report. Essentially, Indian pharmaceutical companies have the potential to gain market share at the expense of their global competitors due to their superior cost competitiveness. In an expert sale, the brokerage also pointed out that the possibility of manufacturing relocation by pharmaceutical companies to the US is unlikely due to higher tariffs. Tariffs of 25% or higher on pharmaceutical are improbable due to significant increase in cost for consumers and the limited availability of alternative suppliers in the event. In the event of 10% tariff, a substantial portion is expected to be passed on to customers, as there is a consistent demand for drugs. The remaining portion of the tariff will likely be absorbed by manufacturers or pharma benefit managers. Since pricing contracts for manufacturers are typically based on the landing cost of drugs, this supports the likelihood of a higher pass through the consumers. The tariff increase is anticipated to result in higher drug costs and in the medium term, increased insurance premiums for patients in the US. If tariffs persist, larger Indian pharma companies might consolidate to enhance their negotiated power, but they are unlikely to exit the market. JP Morgan is also of the view that biosimilars will likely be exempt from tariffs. Due to the limited manufacturing infrastructure for those products in the US, there a 70% import dependence. Imposing tariffs on biosimilars would likely lead to a quick and sufficient increase in cost for patients, the report points out. Regarding contract development and manufacturing organizations or CDMOs, tariffs on active pharmaceutical ingredients or intermediate are unlikely. This would increase the cost of manufacturing formulations within the US. However, if tariffs are imposed on CDMOs, their companies are expected to pass the cost on to their customers. While the US administration aims to reduce import reliance, particularly for critical drugs, and boost domestic production, tariff may not lead the relocation of manufacturing. It points out that several challenges hinder such a move, including higher manufacturing costs in the US, estimated to be around 75% higher for small molecule drug compared to China or India. More costly environment compliance requirements in the US and the globally distributed nature of existing pharmaceutical manufacturing operations add to the cost. The time needed to establish an API or formulation manufacturing plant is not practical either. In addition to India, import tariffs on generic drugs from Israel and Switzerland are highly probable. This is due to the significant manufacturing presence of Teva and Sandoz on these countries. According to the report, these companies operate with lower profit margins compared to Indian firms and would therefore be more adversely impacted by the tariffs. That was all for now. For more updates, download the Savera app, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube.